What I love about Aamir is, in some ways, once he likes something, he is entirely behind it.
I need to ask you this, that you and Aamir obviously are co-parenting Azad. And I think there is, it has its own, difficulties in its way. So how does that work?
It's tricky in that he's a very, very busy father.
Yeah.
And honestly, even when we were married, I was doing a lot of the actual primary parenting. And, once we got separated and then divorced, I think Aamir also sort of realized how much of that he would have to factor into his life, because
Yeah.
when you were living together in one house,
Somehow
ho
you
jata hai
just-
somehow.
yeah.
But in order to kind of make time for Azad, it came as a much more conscious decision more recently. So I think now it's become much smoother and Aamir is much more involved in that sense and conscious. And we have that sort of, luckily right now we are upstairs and downstairs, but wherever we live, we won't be far away. And Azad is actually now, because he's older, enjoying his time with his dad a lot more.
Yeah.
So it's, I think, reached a place where it's really nice, and I can feel like I can relax and leave Azad with Aamir and only
like
Aamir knows
work.
nothing about school.
Yeah.
This is one of those.
Yeah, it'll be like, jate?
It's, I think, it's a majority of a dad's problem.
Yeah,
na?
they're just clueless
They're
about
like school ka mat bolna. I'll do whatever else. I'll take them on holidays. I'll do other things.
Yeah. Amazing. But I think Aamir has been one person who's always, like you just mentioned, supported you professionally and personally. So I need to ask you, what is the one thing about Aamir that you love, hate, and just about tolerate?
Oh. What I love about Aamir is, in some ways, once he likes something, he is entirely behind it. He's like 100% guy. If he's doesn't like it, he's really honest. But if he likes something, he will really do his best for it, which I'm talking professionally because you asked me. This question is in a professional context. I feel like that support that he gives you as a producer, I don't think anybody can give you. He's like literally one of the best people you can ever work with as a creative person. So love is that. Hate is his lack of, like, he takes his time. And with everything, he needs things to arrive at a place when he can take his decision in the right way. And that can be really frustrating because he has 20 things, obviously, that he's doing.
Yeah, that he's doing.
And you will factor in the top 3 or 4, but time, like you're waiting on his time is the thing I really
you're
do
like,
not
what are you doing? What are you thinking? Yeah. So he takes his time in things.
Yeah.
Even personally also, I think that it takes him time to
Barely tolerate, I would like to say, what do I barely tolerate?
Yeah. I'm sure that there's a list. You can say like 1, 2, 3.
He can go off and lecture, like he'll give certain lamba lectures about things sometimes, and those I don't like much.
Yeah, like, why are you saying this to me?
Yeah, I mean, it's not quite mansplaining, but coming close.
So that.
Yeah.
So the entire experience of being a single parent, like, how does it work? What do you feel? One good thing, one bad thing about it, maybe?
I have had, touch wood, really only good days. In the sense that Azad, I feel, is a really good kid. And because it's been just him and me in some ways, like because I'm a single mom for so long, we know each other quite well. The great thing about being a single mom is this connection that you can build with your kid. And really, we are each other's, in some way, support system. He really, when I'm low, there's nothing more I want than to just hang out with him. And I can tell him also, listen, I'm really feeling down. So he will,
and
he's
out
very
his way
empathetic. He's a really good kid, touch wood like that. He's really a supportive kid. He's great, and he's got a really wicked sense of humor. He makes me laugh like crazy.
So there are no bad days, as in, like, you don't find it difficult, or...
I mean, I think the bad days are not...
Also.
Yeah, the single mom thing is the bad days are usually when you really want a break for yourself. And your co-parent cannot, for instance, because of his own schedule, do something. So luckily I have my parents who will step in and are really supportive and they come and help.